Hey guys, Doc MTG here. I'm here at the lair with the champion from game day number 2. I'm going to let him introduce himself and talk a little bit about himself.
Alright, my name's Steve. I'm a regular here at the lair. And for game day number 2, I was on Mardu Vehicles. Let me take a look at my deck.
Cool. Go! So, tell us a little bit about your deck.
Okay, well, it's fast. You want to kill your opponent quick, and this deck does that well. So, the curve is very low. There's a lot of cheap creatures that you get a ton of value from, and it's good at what it does.
Cool. How many creatures are you running in this build?
There's 22 creatures in the deck.
Cool. So what's your turn progression look like? You want to start off with which creature, or what's your turn 1 play?
Ideally, turn 1, I want to drop a Toolcraft Exemplar. And turn 2, I want to be turning on its ability at the beginning of combat. So whether it's Heart of Kiran, which would be the ideal play, or Scrapheap Scrounger, or at least Thraben Inspector if I don't have any of the other cards. Which is fine to play Thraben on turn 2 to turn it on, because it's giving you the card draw later on in the game, which is fine. Or if they remove Thraben, there's an artifact left on the battlefield that can keep turning on the Toolcraft, or help you with Pia Nalaar later on.
So, I'm curious to why only 2 Aethersphere Harvesters.
It could, like, you could probably go to 3 and go down to 3 hearts, but heart is just so good. Do you want to make sure you have it? And it never seems like clunky in your hand. Like, most of it's like, there's a lot of times where you do have a second in your hand, but once it's activated, once it's crewed, it draws so much attention, and it's usually removed right away, and you just drop down the next one and keep smashing in. It's just so good. Harvester is great, but they're just having the 4th Heart of Kiran is just so much better.
You would say it's really good against the creature matchups?
The creature decks is where it shines. Like, if I'm playing a slower deck or control, I'm boarding it out most of the time. So against green-black, like, Harvester is something that can keep me in the game and make it interesting against them, and that's probably my worst matchup, so I do need the Harvester in that matchup. The life gain is crucial. It blocks pretty much all of their creatures if they're still playing Mind Rack Demon. It's great against that, because of the blocker in the air too. It's just all around great card.
And it survives Grasp of Darkness.
It survives Grasp, which is very good. You can't Fatal Push it without Revolt.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Which we were just talking about, that you're playing Fatal Push instead of Shock. Why?
Yes. Well, I wasn't expecting to face any combo at game day. Even if it was a different tournament I was going to, it seemed like combo kind of fell off. So having the Shocks in the main deck to deal with combo didn't really seem that great if I was playing against different decks like green-black. Shock really doesn't kill anything in that deck, so Fatal Push went right in for those and performed great. Kill their Winding Constrictors and pretty much all their value in their deck. So Fatal Push MVP, like, totally take it over Shock.
Yeah, so you have a 1 of Thalia. Is that for combo?
Yeah, Thalia being in there, since I went away from the Shocks, I didn't want to totally be dead to the combo, so I figured Thalia being in there can save me from that. Plus, against the creature decks, there's stuff entering tapped helps too.
Nice. Anything special about your mana base?
No, the mana base is pretty straightforward. So it's got 8 fast lands, the Concealed Courtyards and Inspiring Vantage. 4 Spire of Industries. I usually always have it turned on. There's enough support for it, so the mana fixing is really, really good. A couple Aether Hubs help out too. Plus, it gives you extra energy for the Harvester. And yeah, the mana base felt great. I wouldn't really change anything with it. could have maybe taken out the Smoldering Marsh and maybe added a mountain, but once I switched the fatal pushes in for the shocks, I wanted that
Marsh.
that extra black source.
Nice. Yeah, I'm just noticing that there's nothing black except for removal.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. Well, thank you for showing us your deck, Mardu Vehicles. Anything you want to shout out to anybody out there?
Not really. Just basically shout out the store, man. I love coming here to the lair and playing. It's a great community, and if you haven't been here yet, come check it out. We have a good time here, and we love playing Magic. There's competitive people, there's casual people, there's something for everybody here. So definitely come check it out, and I'd love to see some new challengers in here. Come take me on. Let's go.
Nice. All right. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Until next time, guys. Peace.